Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. My name is Eva Medilek, and I am a certified high performance coach. And I come to you every Wednesday morning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific to share with you some, pardon me, some lessons to inspire you to keep going, especially when things get hard. Now, I have been down with COVID since Friday, actually. And so it's not even quite a full week yet. And I have to tell you, it's been a bit hard. It's been disappointing, canceling plans and commitments that I was really looking forward to, missing out on opportunities that, would really benefit my life and career. And it's been hard. But before I got sick, I made a commitment to one of my clients. We made mutual commitments to each other. And that commitment was to show up live every day and do a live video on Facebook. Now, I have to tell you, there were days when I didn't feel like getting out of bed. So I did the live from in bed. There were days when I didn't know what I was going to say, what I was going to do, but I was committed to honoring my commitment. And here's what happens with a lot of people. When they commit to something and things get hard, they tend to give up. They tend to fold. They tend to come up with excuses, or you tend to come up with excuses of why it can't be done, and the reasons why not are stronger than your reasons why. And I believe the problem with a lot of how a lot of us are showing up in our life, in our work, and in our business is because we don't make strong commitments, not only to other people, but to ourselves. One of the first people that we break our word to and we break our commitment to is ourselves. The value that we put on the commitments that we make to our dreams, our goals, our word to ourselves is not strong enough to keep us going. And that's why a lot of us back down. That's why a lot of us give up. That's why a lot of us fail to move forward, especially at a pace that we know is going to bring us closer to our goals. And the reason why I wanted to come on here today was, number one, to fulfill my commitment, but also to encourage anyone who's listening right now to be strong and unwavering in your commitment. The problem is with most of us is we want things to be easy. We want things to be easy for us. And the minute it gets hard, we fold like those cards. When you set up those domino cards and they just first wind blows, everything falls down. And I notice that a lot of myself. I notice it where I get it from my dad, for example. Anything that gets hard for him, he quits, he stops. And I didn't notice it. I didn't realize it until he got older and just kind of gave up and didn't want anything to be hard, even to, when people invite him out to spend time with him. Well, I got to get up and take a shower and I don't feel like it, and think about how many times in your life that you didn't go the extra mile because your commitment wasn't strong, and how much you may have missed out on, whether it was opportunities, whether it was connection, whether it was fun, whether it was just an opportunity to live a richer and fuller life. So this commitment that I made to my client, he has a commitment to do something every day until our next meeting next week. And I have a commitment to show up live each and every day. And I noticed that every time I didn't feel like it or was dreading it, I thought about my commitment and the integrity that I want to have as a person to my word. I want people to know that they can count on me. And there are people in our lives, I'm sure we all have them, where no matter what they say, we're still not sure that they're going to follow through for us, that we can count on them, that we can depend on them. And so I want to ask you, who are you being to yourself, to the people that you interact with, to your friends, your family, in your success, in your career, in your job, in your mission? Are you one of those people that people know that when you make a commitment, they can count on you to keep your word and to figure it out and to be there and to make a way and to find a way to create a win-win? Or are you one of those people who tend to flake out when things get hard? So think about that, because one thing that for me personally, when I look at how I want people to speak of me, how I want people to remember me, how I want people to refer to me in their speech, in their recommendations, is she was someone I can really count on. She kept her word. She kept her commitments. No matter how hard things got, Eva didn't give up. And so here's the call to action I want to give to anybody listening today. I want you to think of 3 words that you want people to think of you as, to remember you by, to describe you as in your life. 3 words. And I want you to write those down. And I also want you to write down why those words are important to you. Why did you choose those 3 words? Why do you want to be known as, for example, committed? Since that's the word of the day anyway, we can have that as a word of the day. Why is being committed important to you if that's the word you pick? I'm not telling you what words to pick, so please don't hear that. I want you to pick words that are important to you. But how do you want people to talk about you? Not only to your face, but when you're not there. How do you want them to remember you? Were you committed? Were you dedicated? Were you in integrity? Did you hold high values? Can people count on you? Were you dependable? And I want you to pick 3 words, write down why each of them are important to you, and then leave them up somewhere in your office, in your being. Fold them up on a little Post-it note in your wallet. And always remind yourself of who you want to be, how you want to be known, how you want to show up in life. And live in integrity to those 3 words. So I hope that helps. If that was helpful, put a 1 in the box, in the chat box. If you felt that just gave you a little bit of value about taking responsibility for who you are being. I have a word up behind me, intentional. I don't throw spaghetti at walls. I look at the decisions that I make, and I want to make sure that they are in line with my vision, my value, and my goals, that they support my priorities for the day. They support what I want to create, and they don't take me off. They're not a distraction. They're not a competing interest. I am very intentional in a lot of things that I do. And so when I came on here this morning, I thought about, I got up, I got dressed, I got showered, and I really want to stay in bed because I'm still not 100% back from COVID. But I am so committed into being a role model for my client that once you commit to something, that you will find a way. And it's not going to be easy. Stop looking for the easy way out. Life is not easy. Life is hard, but your commitment matters. You matter. Your word matters. Being in integrity matters. So anyway, that is my inspired lesson for today. Hope this helps. Hope this brings value to your life. And I will see you all next Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Bye now.